This is an overview of SDA and its features. ICPSR and many archives under the ICPSR umbrella offer the SDA system for online data analysis. SDA, or Survey Documentation and Analysis, was developed at the University of California, Berkeley. ICPSR currently offers studies in SDA 3.2. SDA allows users to employ a variable tree and a selection tool for easy analysis of data online. This new feature in SDA 3.2 will be demonstrated later in this tutorial. Information on SDA can be found on the ICPSR website by going to Data, then Browse, then Online Data Analysis. This page lists the type of analyses that can be done with the online analysis tool. Here is a link to an alphabetical list of studies that are SDA-enabled in the ICPSR holdings. This list of links to research areas will take you to an alphabetical list of the studies that are SDA-enabled in those areas. I have already logged in to my Data account. Click on View SDA Studies to display a list of studies. You can see that all of these studies show the online analysis option under their name. Under the first study here, 2002 State Legislative Survey, click on Online Analysis to access SDA for this study. This page confirms that you wish to use SDA to analyze or subset this study. It also shows you that this study has only one dataset. Clicking on this link will take you to the terms of use for the study. You must accept the terms before you can access the data. Please be sure to read them before agreeing. The button to agree is at the bottom of the page. If your browser does not support JavaScript, or if the study you're working with does not have a variable tree, SDA Classic will launch. The menus at the top allow you to select various analyses, create a new variable, subset or download the data, view a codebook in a new window. Finally, the Getting Started menu is meant for those who have previously used SDA Classic and want directions for the new version. It opens in a new window. Under the Analysis menu, you will find the options to perform the following analyses. Note that selecting a different option loads the necessary features into the right-hand side of SDA. Frequency and Crosstab is the default view for SDA. Comparison of means, correlation, comparison of correlation, multiple regression, logit and probit, and list values of individual cases. The Create Variable tab allows you to recode variables, compute a new variable, or list SDA-derived variables. Using the Download tab, you can download the Dataset and Documentation by clicking on Access Data and Documentation, or Customize Subset. This launches a new window, and you have the option to save the syntax for the subset. Clicking on Codebook menu opens an abbreviated codebook with information on variables and the study in a new window. To use the full version of the codebook, go back to the Download menu, click on Dataset and Documentation, click Access Data and Documentation, and then select the Browse Documentation tab and the Codebook. And from here, you can either save it to your hard drive or open it. The default view of SDA shows the frequencies and crosstabulations on the right side and the variable tree and selector on the left. At the top of the left-hand side is the variable selector tool. This feature allows you to select variables for analysis and put them in the appropriate position, row or column, for your analysis. There's also an option to append or add variables to your analysis, or you can replace the variables that's already in the selector. The latter is the default setting. The variable tree is in the lower left-hand side of the window. Each of the heading opens to show the variables listed there. To move a variable to the selector, simply click on the variable in the variable tree. And once it's in the selector window, you can click on View to see the frequencies associated with that variable, and then move it to the position on the right-hand side for your analyses. So if we click on Row, it shows up in Row. This study has a weight for use with the analysis. By default, SDA will use the weight. You can elect not to use it by selecting the down arrow and selecting No Weight. The panes of the SDA window can be adjusted as necessary. For example, if you wish to display all the variable information, you may find that moving the center bar to the right allows most of the information to be visible. This has been an overview of SDA and its features.